Yo, Haitian, go crazy with it. Go crazy with it. Woods.
Hola los peoples, my name is Rafisa, you're listening to Choublak4 and I hope you're having an amazing day. If you like that beat, that's Haitian's work. You can find him on Instagram, his handle is at one Haitian, that will be HAYSHUN. Today's episode is titled Hopeful Drivers, let me show you why. Taxi driver, Uber driver, bus driver, tap driver, personal driver, you name it. I have felt inspired by at least one person in each of these categories before. Usually, when a driver is bringing you somewhere, it starts with silence. You don't know if it's a comfortable or an awkward silence yet. If you are a person who's conscious about details, then you feel like you placed your life in someone else's hands. However, you are the client. Technically, you are the one in a position of power. They want to accommodate you. Therefore, you owe the keys to the doors leading to the different possible following chains of events. After all, it probably feels silent because they don't know at which volume you prefer your music. I tend to break the silence. It usually starts with small talk, like how the pandemic is changing everything. Soon enough, it becomes hard to not voice your opinions. Everyone has their own story to tell. The first question I'm usually asked is, what do I do? What am I studying? Easy, I'm just a full time college student in an industrial design bachelor program. I have gotten used to being asked what is industrial design, so I usually add industrial designers or like architects, but for objects, like the people who designed your glasses or your car. Now that my occupation is out of the way, I find myself conflicted. Obviously, their job is being a driver, but surely that's not all they do. So I ask. I still don't know how it makes me feel to see a driver surprised and happy about telling their story, like it was something rare. I usually expect to be told about a cool hobby, but instead, I learn about a career put on pause, a growing piggy bank to pay for studies, an escaped story from a country at war. They are grinding on the daily, with a goal at the back of their heads. I can sense that they feel like it's out of grasp. For some of them, 10 years, 17 years have passed by. Their voices shake as they say, I am a lawyer, I am a chemist, I want to be great, I want to be proud of myself. At that point, I try to be the best supportive stranger out there. Maybe they would need it because everybody needs a little push sometimes. Because it's easy to feel like our life is on pause even though we are chasing after something specific. It is even easier to feel like our life is on pause when we have no idea what we are chasing, especially these days. Most of us, if not all of us, have seen our routine change without having such a say in it, much of a say in it. Some are struggling with unemployment, others are wishing they could buy antidepressant pills or anxiety repellent. It's a mess, really. Today, I am your reminder that it's okay to feel unproductive for a while, but you need to get back up and keep your eyes on your goals. It doesn't have to be a huge goal. You can start with a small goal, like Alright, I'm gonna try having a productive week. If you are dealing with something you don't have much control over, you are going to get through this. You don't have to try to do it alone, but you can do it. Certain things will feel like they have been on pause for a long time, especially given the sudden change of pace that slows everything down. But waiting for a very long time doesn't mean that it's never gonna happen. I used to feel like I must know where I want to be, what I want to become in the professional world. I looked around me and saw many people my age thinking they figured it out. I tried to cling onto any career idea only to be disenchanted the minute I realized what it would actually be like practicing in the real world. One of the hardest things I had to wrap my head around was time. That feeling of being late because our peers are further along the way. That is truly a horrible feeling for three reasons. Number one, it can make us feel bad about ourselves and doesn't actually help us do better. Number two, it encourages us to overthink and in the wrong direction. Number three, we are not on the same road. Everybody's life is different. Don't compare where you are in your life to where others are in theirs. Celebrate every milestone and keep your eyes on the prize, like the hopeful drivers. Thank you for listening to today's episode. You can follow Choublak4 on Instagram or Twitter. That will be CHOUBLAK for the number 4. You can also subscribe to whichever platform you're listening this from. I am an artist and you'll also find my work on Instagram. My handle is at Rafisarelo. That will be RAFISARELO. Have a blessed day. Ciao, ciao, bye bye.